Hello there, mortals. I am Ynsin, and welcome back to Dragon's Dogma Dark Arisen. It's got to be the first time in a long time I've said that, the title of the game correctly. We are on our way to kind of hand in a quest and at the same time finish off another quest, which is very, very easy to finish. Let's punch this wolf right here. No, we kicked it. Hey, kick your dog. Oh, that's an old meme. You got to be in your 30s to remember that one. Okay, that tree just got toasted by Jazeera. I'm not swinging blindly. I know exactly where I'm swinging.
This looks interesting.
I, as a sorcerer here, am trying to punch these dogs. Oh, that did a bit of damage, didn't it? Is this one still alive? Yes! Get back here! Yes, there we go. Okay, so punching actually does do a lot of good, which is fantastic. Okay, that one's kind of hard to get. I think we just leave him alone. I think we leave him alone and we just kind of push onto the objective in front of us. Again, we don't necessarily need to engage in any combat. It's just kind of handy to do every now and then. Guys, watch out for these boulders coming down the hill. Or not. Scarby, watch out! Okay. She face tanked it. She's the right class to face tank it now, though. Wait, someone's way down. Oh, Val is healing herself. Hello there, sir. I am coming to punch you. Oh, look at this guy. He's getting punched to death by the world's shortest man. Oh, man, it sucks to be him, doesn't it? Oop, we took that one. Ow. Okay, we took a couple of dagger shots right in the face. This guy's getting punched to death. Nice, he's done. Right, I don't really know what happened. I think Blink Strike. Oh, come off it! Seriously?
Leave it to us.
Whoa, oh my god.
They grow frenzied.
Okay, so there is a single hobgoblin. We are going to have to be a little bit cautious because they hit like a truck. But I think if Scarby Blink Strikes that little cluster right there. Never mind, I think Val got them all. Are there any more? Yes, there's a hobgoblin and a single goblin. Never mind, those two are gone. There should be... No, we got them all. Great, we survived the ambush. And we found 10 grand. Okay, I think it's probably actually a good idea to potentially get ourselves a weapon. Maybe this here Grievous Horns would do the trick. And I'm also going to look at my vocation as well and change my skills. Because we've got a bunch of skills here that we can use. Oh, maybe we don't. Okay, we got Levitate. Emphasis, not great. Persuasion, could be handy, but we aren't selling anything. Greatly reduces magic sustained and magic attacks. That'd be handy. Let's get that one. Defense is still quite good. Oh, we also need to do the same thing for Scarby as well, don't we? So I'm pretty happy with Blink Strike. We don't want to have any shield skills because it is absolutely annoying. Let's get the very basic skills to kind of increase her ability to fight when she does not have stamina. We could get her... Oh! Halves the stamina consumed when you lift objects or grapple opponents. Definitely getting that one. And Vigilance extends the limit of your health. Also going to be absolutely fantastic for health regen Scarby. Alright, let's equip these right here. Let's get rid of this shield skill, because we don't want Scarby to have it. And we will get her the fitness and vigilance perks right here. And of course, we need to get some other things as well. So, we actually have all of the skills from the mage at our disposal here. High Commission as well, we'll get that. Secondary, we'll get Fire Affinity and Holy Affinity, I think. I don't think we want Miasma because it's hard to use. You need the enemy to basically never move for Miasma to actually be functional. And I know that damage does do some damage over time, but at the same time, it's not amazing damage. And a lot of enemies tend to resist poison. Especially in just the Cloud of Miasma. It's actually easier just to use items to inflict poison. Let's see what Holy Affinity does to these wolves now, because we have got a lot of magic scaling. Whoops. Let's see if it just like straight up one-shots them, because it potentially could. No, it does not one-shot.
Let's wait and see what they do.
It does do a lot of damage to them, though. The Fire and Forgets are really kind of carrying at this point. Okay, that's all of the dogs in that little area. We'll come further forward and fire our fire and forgets. So this should be taking out enemies as they kind of come at us, right? Wow! It's actually pretty potent. There's one. There's probably a couple down here, actually. Alright, there's a few of them gone. I think we actually killed them all. I think all of the wolves are now dead. I'm actually quite impressed with that. So the reason I chose Sorcerer next instead of just going straight up to the really fun class, the Magic Archer, is because every time you level up, you get points in stats based on the class that you choose, and Sorcerer has the highest magic attack stat gain. So if you are kind of getting ready to play a Magic Archer, who does exclusively magic attack damage, then the magic damage that you get from the Sorcerer actually really does do a lot of good for you. Oh, I knocked one of them out of the sky. Great. Okay, that feels amazing, actually. Gonna push on forward. I seem to remember there was an army of people just over this hill as well, wasn't there? There may very well be an army of... Oh, there's a few people just down below us here. That sucks to be that guy. So Holy doesn't really affect kind of normal people very well, although they are miscreant people, so Holy should do at least a little bit of damage. Sorry, I just heard Funko do a sound when he fell. And it sounded ridiculous. It sounded like a chicken being choked. Whoa, okay. Sucks to be that guy. Was that Val? Whoa, sucks to be us. Okay, we definitely need to take out this archer. Archers! I see another one hiding in the bushes over here. He's got no head protection. Scarby might be able to take him out. Never mind, I think we got him. Awesome. Oh, there's more. Nope, that was it. That was literally it. Okay, let's give ourselves maybe fire affinity this time. I know it doesn't home in on enemies, but it does do a lot of damage to these kind of really chumpy early game guys down here. So as long as we actually land the hits, we just have to be a little bit cautious of our... Oh no, that's not good. Okay, fire does nothing and now I've got a knight after me. Let's get some Levin out and see if we can't kind of distract some of these guys here. And bang! That wasn't very good. Okay. So fire is completely worthless against these guys, unfortunately. Especially that one armored guy right there, who seems to be the only person I can actually attack. There's a couple of archers just over here as well. Never mind! Scarby just blink strike through. Good. And there's a couple of dudes. No! Stop firing at the knight! Good gravy! Stop! Stop auto-targeting off the screen. What is wrong with you, game?
They attack in quick succession.
Okay, good. So we did that. Let's get rid of this fire affinity because it's not actually that great. We'll put holy affinity back on ourselves. Yeah, the stronghold is actually our destination, Scarby. There is a quest objective and also a quest to hand in just over here. We'll come down here. There's a bunch more people down this way.
The goblins of this forest have a taste for human flesh.
It doesn't really matter what the goblins have a taste for. We're not fighting them right now. Okay, everyone, go! Charge!
Leave it to us.
Charge and kill!
On my way.
Murder!
They're left exposed after
I allow you to murder! Okay, we're being attacked by this one guy over here.
After they strike.
Man, he's really got our number. Dude, go elsewhere. Let's get a... no, actually, let's not do that. Let's get a commission over here now that that oaf has just fallen off of his hill. Whoa, that was effective. Good grief. So Scarby is now rank 3 in her vocation. Let's get another commission. Because this guy's harassing Val, and if he gets any closer, we're going to get hit. I don't think that was effective. Okay, we took half of our health and damage just accidentally just then. That's not good. Let's continue on with these here commissions. Jazeera seems to be kind of baiting and switching. Quite a lot of them. Let's get one just down here, see what happens. Not a lot. Okay, we'll start firing off our fire and forget and support people from the sky. Or are they running?
What's that?
Jazeera, what's going on from your end? Okay, this guy's firing at me. I don't like that.
counter after they strike.
Let's try and get him while he's attacking Jazeera. He actually has an enormous amount of defense. Not even Scarby's really getting through him, and Scarby's one-hitting most of these enemies here. Okay, there is kind of like a ninja scout just down here. Let's get him with the combustion before he fires off a single... Never mind. Someone else got him. I think it may have been Val with a very basic attack. Excellent. So we'll come down a little bit further, and we'll see if we can't bait these guys out of our way as well. What do you mean, why have I come here? Obviously to fight. Okay, this guy has to go next. He's absolutely miserable. Good. There's one. There's another kind of rogue over here. Let's get a delicious combustion set. Oh, never mind. Scarby is now one-hitting everyone. That was pretty effective right there. I think Scarby just picked up some shackles. Don't know why. They're incredibly heavy. Go! Why are you guys holding back? Murder! You have my permission to murder!
They attack in quick succession.
Okay, good. So we've now taken care of them. I suppose we did need a weapon after all.
Doubtful it was a friendly one.
What do you know about friendly human footprints?
The road
Scarby.
splits here. Let's be doubly sure of which
Okay.
will see us to our destination.
So right in here, we have a quest to hand in. Let's not run out of stamina.
Something nearby. A bird, perhaps, or bigger.
Oh, please don't tell me there's another
Built by a
griffin.
Duke of old.
Griffin?
Reckon it's worth investigating.
Could be another griffin. All right, good. Oh, hi, Falchion. All right, this is Maul. This is the guy that called us cunt.
That skulk of vixens to the last, have you? I am glad to be rid of them.
No, I've only killed one of them. I only killed one of those skulk of vixens, and I'm pretty sure, judging by your demeanor, that it must have been some kind of ex-wife.
You've quite the skill, Arisen. And the strength of will to match, I now see. You have proven your will, Arisen. In return, I grant you freedom. You're an equal among us now. The freedom to follow your own will where it takes you is a precious thing indeed.
He's just giving us what we already have.
Here, bring this whene'er you wish to pass. I shall see you are granted free transit.
Thanks. We got Maul's badge of affinity. Now we can talk to him about the tome.
Aye, the grimoire's here with me. It came to me by chance. You know a man who seeks it, and well you might. 'Tis quite the treasure. Solomet knew no peer as a scholar. The man is well renowned. If you desire the book, I'll not deny you.
Great, where is it?
'Tis a fair price to pay that I might count the Arisen in my debt. Here, take it.
That's a first. We would have had to climb up to the top of that tower right there if he didn't just flat out give it to us, but I can't complain, I guess. Let's use a fairy stone to go back to Grand Sorin.
One can reach it from anywhere.
Excuse
with the
me,
use of a magic item.
wide men with bowl cuts. I just need to get past.
Perhaps we
Need to go into the slums area, as Scarby keeps putting it.
Merchants live. It's quite open.
We also need to find, what's his face, the father of these two people right here.
armorers trade in a wide variety.
Oh, we could also give this tome straight to Stefan right there, but I don't think that's really going to be what we do. Okay. Come all the way down here. I know that it's tagged on the map as kind of go give the book to Stefan, but we don't want to do that just yet. In fact, we might not even want to do it in this playthrough.
Mind the guards on watch, Master.
Oh, let's do it in the playthrough, and then I'll show you everything that could go wrong in the next one. So right here, the Black Cat. Hello there, friendo.
So, I'm sure you'll
About your forgeries.
Why not?
Let's get him to forge a book. Not just any book. Selamit's Grimoire. How much is this going to
I'll
cost?
not beat round the bush.
40 grand,
I'll
sure.
have the goods ready by this time tomorrow. Call again then, will you? I'm sure you'll find all you need anytime.
So as long as we have this forgery here, it'll carry over to our next playthrough, and then we can just we can get rid of that quest as soon as we get it. So long as it's actually in our inventory. Okay, we'll push all the way back up here, and I suppose we'll try and find the father of the land and kind of try and bully him into giving up his home. Not like he has any choice. So let's actually tag that mission in our quests right here, Land of Opportunity. That's exactly what we've done.
Should you be of a
Where's your dad? Oh, I actually see him on the minimap. Should be this way. Good. Excuse me, lady. I just knocked her over after evicting her. That's hilarious.
Who among you has seen that... If what you say is true, sir, I have my family's support. However, something of the matter troubles me.
Yeah, well, the fact that you're wearing a bowl on your head troubles me.
If we abandon our home to Fornival, he'll lend no support while we search for another. Without funding, we've no way to secure new lodging, nor to live. Might you aid us, sir? I know it madness to ask such of the Arisen, yet I've nowhere else to turn.
He's asking for a handout.
That it comes to this shames me beyond measure, but I pray you, show us mercy.
Okay, sure. Here you go.
As my family consents and expenses are covered, I've no cause to gainsay the decision. Fie on Fornival for this. Someday he'll face the Maker and be made to stand for a host of ills. He can purchase the land we trod, but I'll be hung and damned before I give him favor. No doubt you will feel...
Oh, he just said that right next to Fornival as well. How embarrassing.
News, Arisen. They agreed to leave. Wonderful.
Don't you stand there and act like you didn't just hear that whole conversation. You watch me give him 30 grand.
Requesting your aid was indeed the proper course. Now, the land may be sold without delay.
Great.
You have done me a great service this day. I pray that this is but the beginning of a long and prosperous partnership between you and I.
Actually... I shouldn't spoil it.
Any rarities to sell? I'll pay you handsomely.
Yeah, actually, Scarby's got a bunch of rotten fish in her backpack. I think you can have this. We made him pay for it as well, 12 gold.
Any rarities?
Hilarious.
Let's return to Stefan.
Because mankind...
No, let's not return to Stefan just yet. Let's go and sleep first, and then we will return to Stefan. Okay, now that we've slept for 2 straight days, we can safely go back to the Black Cat, pick up our forgery, because it takes 24 hours from the time you deposit the item to be forged. So if you, say, sleep and then you go and hand in a quest or do something, literally anything for 5 minutes, and then you go and get something forged, if you go rest again and then go straight to the Black Cat, it won't be ready yet. You still have to wait that extra little 5 minutes. So I slept twice, just kind of skip the mornings.
So, I'm
And
sure you'll find
we
out-
should have a forgery.
Here we are. A perfect duplicate. 'Tis yours.
Thanks, creepy man.
I'm sure you'll find all you need.
No, now that we have this, we can go and give the grimoire. What do you mean, why the forgery? Is it not obvious? Scarby, I'm going to give Stefan the forgery and I'm going to keep the powerful item for myself. What kind of game do you think this is, Scarby? Seriously? Oh, look at me, I'm Scarby. I've got honor and honesty. No, we're gonna absolutely sandbag Stefan. Or not. I haven't decided yet. Maybe we'll do a good playthrough where we just do our best in this one. Okay, manage stored items, deposit. So we've got the forgery and we've got the actual grimoire. Actually, let's keep the forgery for the next playthrough, and then we will give the real grimoire to Stefan for this playthrough, because it does actually serve a very, very useful purpose. Stefan? You're just loitering around by the town crier over here that I've just evicted? Very nice.
Stefan the Fate.
Salomet was a scholar, the leader of a council of sorcerers. He was a genius, a luminary,
Really?
until the day he went mad. He put the fruit of the council's research to the flame and disappeared.
What a dick.
Aye, geniuses are so oft-touched with madness. But enough of him. I care only about the tome he kept with him in his research. I would make it mine, sir. Even if it means sifting through the muck to find it.
Well, why didn't you sift through the muck to find it? It wasn't that hard for me to get it. All I had to do was kill this guy's ex-wife. Okay, fine, here you go. Enjoy.
Yes, this is it. At long last, Salomet's grimoire is mine. It wears a humble look, but there's an aura of such power about it. 'Tis a wonder. My thanks, sir. Truly, I must do aught to repay this kindness. In the future, should we meet again.
Oh, you don't want to pay me now? Oh, I suppose that's okay. Oh, he did give me some money, actually. That was nice of him. He didn't have to do that. Okay, now that we have kind of polished off all of the immediate quests for this arc, we are now ready for the next phase of the game. and it is significantly shorter than basically everything that you've seen up to this point. When the story missions get past those first 4 quests, they start to ramp up pretty quickly, and the... oh, what would you call it? The speed at which the game starts throwing story at you starts coming out very, very fast. Hello, friend.
It will be my honor to show you the ready charges for the worm hunt.
How about you just take me to the Duke?
Choice is yours.
Yeah, we'll hear the Duke's
This is a
direct.
high honor, Arisen. See, you do not take it lightly. Here are the details. Wondrous tidings, Arisen. The Duke is to grant you an audience.
Great.
His Grace wishes to commend you for your valor and your service to the land. Know, however, that any errand you have taken on will be left to another to complete.
That's okay. We've already polished it off.
You will also be asked to return your writ of permission to join the hunt.
What? Why?
If you have aught left undone, pray tend to it afore you come to see the Duke, sir. I must be clear. Your audience with His Grace will put an end to any current tasks, and you will be asked to return your license to the worm hunt. Knowing that, are you prepared to see His Grace now?
He better be worth it.
You are quite certain? No tasks left incomplete? No need for the license to the hunt?
Nope.
Understood. Then pray, enter the castle, sir.
What? Well, which one? Do you want me to pray, or do you want me to enter the castle? Because it's kind of hard to pray and walk at the same time.
A guide awaits within to see you to His Grace.
Okay, great. We had... I think I just shoved him out of the way. That's so funny. Okay, we'll come out here and we will go and meet the Duke. We are now in the Duke's domain. Now, we could have come in here... or could we? I think we could have come in here at basically any point, but we didn't necessarily need to. Something just got cancelled. Lure of the Abyss. Oh, right, okay, so I only needed to talk to Barnaby to hand in that quest, and we just didn't do that. Probably because we fairy stoned out of the Everfall. Hello, I'm here to meet the king.
Tonight the fisher knight leaves the humble shores of home for the heady depths of court. Pray, let this token from humble Festi garner favour with the leviathans within. Oh, tut, no time for thanks, friend. The Duke awaits.
Oh.
Sail on, dear knight, sail on.
Bless this Festus. Why is everyone laughing at Funko? Is it my height? Is it because I'm so short? It's gotta be because I'm so short. Laugh it up! Laugh it up! You're all gonna die and I won't. Mortals! Hello there, mortals! I am Funko, and welcome to my story. This is him. This is the Duke himself. The guy in the middle, not on either side of him.
I fear your crown outshines my own.
You want to swap? I'll trade. I'll tell you what, I'll trade my party hat for your crown.
By my command, every road in Grancis shall be open to you henceforth as a member of the Worm Hunt. May your efforts help deliver us from the shadow of the dragon. As long as that damnable beast draws breath, I'll fain accept any help on offer. All right.
You didn't hear my offer, though. I'll give you this crown in exchange for your crown, your wife, and 3 rotten fish that is in my companion's backpack. Do you accept?
All through my reign, I foresaw the coming of this danger. And so I gathered men into armies, stones into strongholds. I readied for war, and then you were risen. You came to us, and the dragon with you. Pray, think on the meaning of that, and of your duty.
Now, there's something really, really, really cool about the Duke right here. the Duke slew the worm first, right? That's what history keeps saying, and history is written by the victors. The victor, obviously, Edmund Dragonsbane. So in the intro, where we kind of were getting the hang of the controls of the game, and we were going through and we killed that chimera, and then we kept pushing forward, and eventually the dragon came out of the sky and ripped our hearts out. This was the guy who originally went through and fought the dragon to drive it off. So this is him. This is the guy that we played as right at the start of the game. Very, very cool little touch. Hi, Mercedes. How are you?
Arisen. Hail, sir. It seems you truly stand apart from the rest of us.
Yeah, it's my height.
Some sneered when I presented the Hydra's head. Said it was your feet alone that won it.
They're these feet?
In truth, I cannot deny it. I had no hand in it. 'Tis plain fact.
You handed me the barrel.
But what of the enlistment corps, then? What meaning does our fealty hold? I have no answer to give my men. To give myself.
I am hoping that in Dragon's Dogma 2, Mercedes' story is going to be a lot more flushed out. Because as it currently stands, Mercedes is kind of just a bit of an extra character who always has this internal kind of yin and yang to serving the Duke and serving her country. And you'll see that later on as well. All right. We've heard what the Duke has to say. This right here is his wife. Let's go and harass her. We could maybe brag about having kicked out those tenants from Faunival's home. She seems like the kind of lady that would appreciate some heavy-handedness.
My. Apologies, dear warrior. But to see a face austere as the castle walls adorned with this... Still, 'tis more agreeable than the endlessly dour air of most of my husband's sawn swords. Valor dwells in the heart, after all. The brave ought not need their raiment to speak for their mettle, no?
Well, I don't have a heart. It's kind of my whole thing. That's the purpose of the whole game.
Hail, dear warrior of the lovely helm. I fear I am remiss in asking your name, sir.
Funko! I'm Funko!
Arisen? You must forgive me. I fear I am grossly ignorant in matters of war. I had thought all who fought shared the title warrior.
Yeah, well, most warriors have their organs.
But again, you must excuse me. I am Eleanor, come just a few days past as a bride to the Duke. I pray you will serve my lord husband faithfully, Sir Warrior.
Maybe. I haven't decided yet.
I presume the crown you bear is a mark of your station as the Arisen?
Yeah, it seems that way.
I must apologize for my laughter, good sir. I assure you I meant no disrespect. You would gift me your crown, dear warrior? You are far too kind.
You can have it. I don't want it. There you go. Now, do you want to trade? I'll make a trade with you.
I shall cherish it.
Oh, gee, I didn't even have to offer the rotting fish. Are you sure you don't want the 3 rotting fish in Scarby's pocket? I can go get the fish for you.
I shall pray for your safe travels, sir.
Oh, that's nice. How kind of her. Okay, so now that we've got that out of the way, we've now started the next arc of the story, where the difficulty kind of ramps up a little bit. Hello? Hello? What do you need?
By decree of the Duke, you are to be allowed free passage into the castle.
Thanks?
This right extends only to your person, and you are advised to comport yourself fittingly.
Define comport.
A grievous breach in conduct will see you removed from the castle, or worse.
What's worse than removal?
You will take your orders from the Duke's Chamberlain, Aldous.
Is this Aldous?
Speak to him for further instruction. May the Maker see you on to further glory, sir.
Well, thanks for the introduction.
How fared your audience with His Grace, Arisen?
Embarrassing.
Aldous Ludric Sorn at your service, sir. I serve as a Chamberlain in the Duke's court. As you may have seen for yourself, it seems His Grace is unwell. In truth, there is worry enough to make any man's head ache, but I fear he ails of worse than worry. Perhaps I ought not speak further on the matter, for my own well-being. I am charged with assigning royal orders, tasks of great import issued by the Duke himself. Pray forgive the bother, but I ask that you come to see me here in the castle whenever circumstances allow you to take on assignment.
Well, I'm not busy.
The future of this war is murky, sir. May your efforts help to bring its end into sight.
I mean, if you got something, I'll do it now. I got nothing better to do. Hey, Mercedes again. So we need to go in and find this chamber pot. What was his name? Alduus the Chamber Pot, I think was his name and title. Yes, I definitely think that that was it. Okay. There he is, actually. He's right up. He's actually just walked away after having had quests to give us. Dude!
You are to see me for your assignments, and no one else. I speak for His Grace on such matters. My word is his. As such, any task deserves your full and immediate attention. Pray, make your choice, sir.
Okay, so we need to aid the Corps on a hunting expedition, or we need to gather evidence for an important trial. We can actually take both of these, but the important trial one is on a time limit, so we probably should just take the...
No doubt you're aware the roads are ever more overrun with beasts of every stripe.
Yeah, pretty much.
The threat has only worsened since the dragon's coming. Trade has suffered, citizens have died.
Meh.
A company of the land's finest sword hands have been gathered to thin the creature's numbers. It is no perfect solution, but it is a start. I would ask you to join them, sir.
Sure.
There's been no end of reports of caravans bearing tribute bound for Grand Soren being waylaid by monsters. Among them, the direst threat is posed by the Griffin.
Oh, do you mean the one just outside the front gate that I killed?
It is not a creature easily quelled, but we can ignore it no longer.
But I quelled it. I killed it.
Hence the company of elites. And now it seems they are prepared to face the beast. They stand in wait outside the castle gate. Go and speak with them for further detail. I fear this may be a long battle, sir. May the Maker be your shield.
Actually, I've already got a shield. Her name is Scarby, and she's very competent. Okay, we won't take his time-restricted quest just yet. But essentially, once we finish these two missions, we then get into the next arc of the story again. So this one here, the mission that we just picked up, could go basically, one of two ways. We could fight the Griffin and we could kill it right outside the front gate, but if we don't manage to kill the Griffin the first go, it sails off into a corner of the map known as Blue Moon Tower, and we have to beat that entire dungeon just to be able to fight it again. So I will decide basically which one of those to choose in the next episode. So thank you so much for watching. Right up here, you'll find the playlist for Dragon's Dogma Dark Arisen, and right up here, you'll find another playlist that I think you'll really enjoy. And of course, just over there, that's my subscribe button. If you do that, Snoot, you go a long way to helping out a small creator. And until I make the next video, I will see you later. Goodbye.